Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Marvel Rivals Championship console game. We are in Asia. It is Season 0. This is the quarterfinals. I believe the last quarterfinal that I have to cover. I am still sick, as you can probably very clearly hear, but the content don't stop. The games don't not exist just because I'm not covering them. I just want to bring them all to y'all. Hella and Strange going to be taken away as our teams are Phasmophobes and SytherEdge, which sounds like a ridiculously badass album. Apologies for the language. Cloak and Dagger gonna get secured. Now, what do we see? Gonna see a penny secure again. Console, especially in Asia, we see the high priority on penny at this level. We get rid of the Rocket Raccoon. Final ban for Phasmophobes. It's gonna be the Bruce Banner. Taking away the Hulk. This does, of course, nerf heroes like Iron Man and Doctor Strange. However, Doctor Strange is so impactful. It would not have mattered, even if he was not banned. We still would have probably seen Strange get some play. Gonna see, by the looks of it, a Star-Lord. No Adam Warlock combo with it. We're back into that triple support. By the looks of it here. Nope, I can't read. Never mind. I think I got a Hawkeye mixed up with like Cloak and Dagger or Invisible Woman. I just saw, oh, a blonde character. That must be a healer. But nope. There's also a Thor here, so I have no idea what the hell I was talking about. Mistakes were made. Let's introduce our players. On the left-hand side, in the blue trunks on defense, it's going to be Phasmophobes with Yamato. Oh my god. Yamantato going to be playing the Cloak and Dagger. Mahil will be on the Mantis. Nydam Light. That's going to be a heck of a name. They're playing the Thor. CeeLo Tiep. They'll be playing the Magneto. Pediatric. That's a name I can read. We're going to see them playing the Hawkeye. And Yours Anson will be playing the Star-Lord. On the right-hand side, on the attack, it is SytherEdge. Already flanking around the sides. It is Huds playing the Star-Lord. Kamala Harris BB will be playing the Lunar Snow. Akiaza will be playing the Magneto. Indy Shivy will be on the Penny Parker. Sean Bow will be on the Magic. And Spooky Pants. That's an adorable name. They're going to be playing the Cloak and Dagger. So SytherEdge running an offensive Penny Parker. Obviously, you got to get those mines set up, get that biotic spider nest set up. Makes it a little bit harder to play sometimes on the attack. It's more often used on defense, but it doesn't mean it can't be played that way. A lot of damage coming out. Thorn up to the high ground, not able to find the pickup. They're just going to keep the pressure onto Magneto, who is already pressured onto the point. There's the biotic spider nest being dropped by the Penny. Trying to pile on the pressure here, but they're going to get stunned out. Quick turnaround. Has to dash away though. This stutter, it is common. It's just because I am observing from Europe onto the Asia server. Do not worry about it. The players will not be experiencing it. I apologize for the viewing experience. Huds getting out-dueled hard here by Yamantato. But SytherEdge taking quite heavy momentum there. It was a slow push at the start, but now that they finally seem to have that momentum going, they're already beginning to push up. Mighty Spider Nest behind the statue. Get that hologram web out so that we can see Indy Shimmy pushing up aggressively here, trying to pressure onto their opponents. Nest will be taken out. Taking little bits of damage. But the team is all here. They are holding the solid defensive position right now. But Pediatric finds the aggressive angle. Already takes out Ikiaza. Trying to poke away Indie Shivy. In the backline, trying to cause a little bit of pressure. But their team just cannot step out of the spawn right now. Meaning they remain zoned out of position. CeeLo TF. Good pressure. Sends Huds miles away. Seanbo taken out here. Pediatric on this Hawkeye is getting some incredible work done. Huds into the backline. Dodges the Meteor M with the flip. The Galactic Legend doing a lot of damage, but not able to find any pickups here. God of Thunder. Not able to find the hit, so Dark Shard is coming out in exchange as SytherEdge looks to try and continue their momentum and keep the aggression going into the backline, taking out Pediatric. Finally able to take down that Hawkeye. They're also able to get the Mantis. Galactic Legend on the counter, but Joransson is all that's left. They are completely isolated right now, getting chased down by Indie Shivy. They will be taken out, being one of only 2 people standing. Huds was able to take down 9 as well. Meaning Phasmophobes getting pushed back pretty hard here. SytherEdge with an incredible momentum at this point. Trying to spider nest on the stairs so they can try and push up. Good lockdown onto Pediatric, but can they follow it up? They try to do so. They do so. Seanbo able to push in deep even without Ikiaza. Seanbo is doing big damage in the backline, causing disruption on this Magic. We'll back up a little bit here. Doesn't want to get caught out of position alone, but the damage output, grabbing members as they are isolated, just sidestepping some of the abilities as well, able to get the cloak and dagger. CeeLo TF goes down, Yamanato goes down. Pediatric will get Kamala Harris in the backline. Seanbo going to be retreating back to the rest of the team for the moment. Indie Shivy drops low, but in base out Pediatric again as Seanbo picks up yet another one. Mahil goes down. 9 going to be pushing up. CeeLo Diep. Defensive positions for the moment. They're just going to get themselves set up. As is Yamanato. Yamantato. Hard name to pronounce. Indie Shivy. Pushing up. Has that Bunny Spider nest down, so they've got that little bit of extra healing. Not a lot, but it's every little bit helps sometimes. Zeo, Meteor M comes in, counter from Akiaza. Not able to find it, blocked by the hologram there. Neither Meteor M finds a target as they try to push in, try to take out the Star-Lords. Huds going in for the chase. God of Thunder into the backline. Huds takes out Joransson. 9 unable to find a target. Yamantato trying to keep the team up with the Eternal Bond. Counter from Buki Pants into the backline, giving their team a little bit of space. Pulling back on that cloak, doing damage as they try to get the trade out. Here comes the Dark Child into the backline. Galactic Legends for Joransson, but they're picked off. Seanbo in position, able to dive them with the magic in the air, pushing forward with the wombo. Indie Shivy has great positioning right now, is making this entire defensive area just toxic to be in right now. Trying to clean up the defenses here, pushing in, taking a lot of damage, needs some healing. Good stun onto the Thorn. Seanbo takes even more pickups, just absolute massacres right now. Into the backline. That's going to be a triple cap by SytherEdge. And they set themselves up beautifully for this first push. Can SytherEdge lock this down? If they can stop it before the triple, then they are looking great moving in here. CeeLo Diep the Magneto from Game 1 is currently hovering the Iron Man. How ironic. The Iron Man and the man who controls Iron. Pediatric moving off of the Hawkeye, currently hovering the Namor. They're still running the Star-Lord. Triple duelist right now with solo frontline Thor. See if they run all the way with that. SytherEdge. They're sticking almost exactly the same here, except Seanbo will also be bringing out the Namor. Quite a blessing up to the high ground. They've got that Penny on the defense this time. The Nest on the close point with the Arachno Mines being placed down right away. While they did not land the stun there, this does mean that any mines they throw down there will be hidden, except the web did disappear due to the destruction of terrain. Seanbo pressuring in. Has a good defensive position up on this high ground. Their team is playing far forward, so that they have the space to move here. And with solo tank, who's going to be absorbing these hits? Celotier backing away on this Iron Man. Will still try and go for the trade out though. Drops half their hit points immediately here. Might be in trouble. Penny with a stun. Chase down. Unibeam though. Still doing good damage. The protection is good. Indie Shimmy goes down, and suddenly SytherEdge, their defense is looking a little bit scary. The Arachno Mines do land. Great pick up on the Pediatric though, and that might have saved the defense for SytherEdge as they try to push it back. Taking Boogie Pants, Yamanato going down. Zelotiep and Seanbo is finding everything here. Making another. That's a quad. Just thought. And the Star-Lord left, but yours Hansen does get the pickup. Who is left to hold this? Indie Civvy. Indie Shimmy. Great stun. Trying to hold it. Has the Nest down. They have the defense position, but they're picked off again. Pediatric this time. On the flank. Magneto getting focused down. Fate of both worlds to hold that. They're trying to hold them at one here, but that was a beautiful invincible pulse cannon, and that is Phasmophobes smashing the defense of SytherEdge here. First point active, and Phasmophobes are in it, looking to already try a triple cap. In our first game, we're seeing an intense battle. Sticking with that triple duelist. No changes for SytherEdge. Sticking with what they have. Frozen Spawn coming out as well to assist with the DPS output as Pediatric landing the best shots they can. Indie Shivy into the back line, but Galactic Legend coming out, but yours Hansen taken out on the defense as Hunt will match the Galactic Legend. Already taken down one, trying to chase the Iron Man, will do so, gets a one, gets a two. I'm turning it to the count from Sesame Street as they push on in. Hunt trying to take him down. That is a beautiful Horde of Proteus. Getting yet another pickup. Trying to run him down all the way towards the spawn, but they're going to be able to get out of there. Yours hasn't, never mind. Picked up by Indie Shivy on the side. Zelotiep, Unibeam, trying to drop damage, trying to melt through. Everyone pushing in here will take out the Aquatic Dominion fast. Has the invincible pulse cannon, but it's taking a little bit too much damage, a little bit too much heat. Oh, the Proteus into the backline, stuns out Magneto. Zelotiep playing quite low here, staying near the healers. Still melting with this Unibeam. Doing so much damage, but finally they are focused down and picked off 9. Continuing to pile on the pressure, trying to make space for their team here. Starting to get a little bit surrounded though. Indie Shivy just kind of ignoring the thought of the Yamato and yours Anson taken out Buki Pants. Hans is even able to get 9. And Indie Shivy, basically ignoring the thought right now, has just been turning onto everyone, trying to land these stuns. Yours Anson on one side. SytherEdge on the other, wrapping around. Maximum Pulse Cannon. Oh, the interrupt is beautiful. Mamma mia. We're seeing the retreat coming out of SytherEdge. Sent onto the half cooldown. Absolute disaster. Iron Fist is here. Into the backline, trying to chase down Huds. Huds, evasive maneuvers. Pediatric unable to get the pickup. Seanbo grabs onto 9 one more time. Pediatric, quick meditation, get that shield. And Seanbo is just continuing to pick up eliminations. Iris is literally just hanging out over there. No one is close. Pediatric is going to have to step up sooner or later. Just being here is not helping their team right now. But you can see Iron Man on the flank once again. SytherEdge as a distraction, baiting them back so they can try and focus the back line, but taken out as is Silo. And that is going to be SytherEdge holding yet another aggressive defense here. 1 minute remaining. Got a Thunder coming in from above, landing some good damage. Unibeam onto Indie Shivy, who isn't able to escape. Maximum Pulse Cannon onto the backline. Zelo is barely upright. Seanbo is taken out. And the Galactic Legend plus Invincible Pulse Cannon wipes out the team as SytherEdge once again cut down to the last seconds, find themselves wiped. It's always the last second as Phasmophobes continue their push in. Remember, they need a triple cap in order to take us to overtime, in order to get that first map point. Yours Anson up to the high ground. Pediatric already in the backline. Finds Boogie Pants, trying to chase them down. Gets picked off by Indie Shivy. Spider Time is active. Media M to try and burst through the backline as well. But Seanbo is continuing to just melt people, utilizing the setup by Indie Shivy. Horde of Proteus to cut off the escape. Gets another one as they completely wipe the members of Phasmophobes before that second point. No one is close, and that's going to be SytherEdge. One last attempt was made, but they are taken out once again. And SytherEdge take game number 1.
Another epic victory. Big win.
Well-deserved MVP by Seanbo. Absolutely cleaning house that game. 23 final hits, 44 eliminations. That's definitely like up there with some of the higher numbers I have seen. 22k damage being matched by Indie Shivy. Solid penny play. 22k damage themselves and 27k damage blocked. Second highest in the game. Indie Shivy. Strong penny performance. Highest damage blocked, though. Solo frontline. It is going to be 9 Am Light. 29k damage blocked. Highest healing. Going to be Kamala Harris, baby. 28k healing. 3k more than Yamato. The lead has been set, but this is a best of 5. So there's plenty of time for comebacks. But first, a quick reminder to do all the things that I tell you in every video, because it really does help me. Again, I only get money from AdSense, so watching these videos with the ads turned on or with YouTube Premium helps us out a lot. You can hit join and become a member. Support me that way. That's the only way I currently get income from this. Otherwise, I just do it because I really freaking enjoy it. So I'm really trying not to swear. I've already sworn once in this video, and YouTube doesn't like that. I have a very good time doing this. So any support is appreciated. And if you can't afford anything, then positive comments are my absolute freaking fuel. They're not like advert America runs on Duncan. I run on positive affirmation. Your kind comments since I started doing this have... They have fixed my mental health. Because, oh my god, it is a warm... I am joking, by the way. Just so you all know, this is not me trying to meme on anything or anyone. Not trying to, like, make light of anything or anyone. I'm just saying, like, holy crap, you guys are so, so freaking nice. And I appreciate it so much. Alright, let's get set up for game number 2. Oh, yeah, subscribe, ring the bell, like. And again, those comments are wonderful. And negative feedback's welcome as well. I got some feedback about my observing. I've tried to make it better. I hope I'm doing that for you all. So, much love to you. Let's get set up for game number 2.
To the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. They call me a god. 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 I don't know how to stop. I just go till I drop. Whether it's working or shots, give it all that I got. You can watch me work in my element. Anyone in the way is irrelevant. Wanna cross me, cool, not intelligent. Cause I don't forget shit like an elephant.
It is map number 2. SytherEdge with the lead. Phasmophobes need to start getting their way back into this. SytherEdge on defense. Phasmophobes on attack, as Dr. Strange has once again been banned out, as is Hella. So far this draft, very familiar. Penny Parker gonna get secured once again by SytherEdge. Rocket Raccoon going to be taken out of action here. Sorry, going to be saved here. Wasn't played last game, but this time going to get protected as Magic will get banned out. I have been casting this game for, what, like... How many casts have I done now? Over 100. And I still sometimes call that middle spot a ban. Brain just no work sometimes. Punisher. The final removal here with that Rocket Raccoon showing up. Pretty reasonable, but that Winter Soldier, I don't know. All right, this is the question for the comments. This is today's question. Who do you think is more valuable going into Season 1? Punisher or Winter Soldier? Tell me what you think. That is the question for today's comments. Let me hear you. As we are heading in. SytherEdge. They're bringing out the Iron Man because guess who snuck through the bans? It's gonna be Brucey Boy. The Incredible Hulk will be making it into play. But Phasmophobes gonna be matching in kind here with Pediatric gonna be playing the Hulk. They were the damage dealer, one of the 3 DPSs last time. And actually, I would argue, probably like the most effective one. So very interesting to see. We saw a quick hover on Adam Warlock there. Rocket is here. No Winter Soldier. It's a very interesting lineup we are seeing from Phasmophobes. They actually have a, as far as I can tell, no team-up synergies at all. If I am looking at this correctly. We'll see if that works out for them. Oh, except for, you know, Iron Man and Hulk. I completely forgot about the thing that I started the whole conversation with. Huds. Up on the flank here. Upgrade. Sneaking around behind. A little bit of stutter at the start, as we are used to. Sneak attack! Yamato absolutely deleted with that upgraded Unibeam. Retreating back to their team. The duel with the Star-Lord. Escapes this time. Pediatric dropping low off to the side here, trying to tank through, but getting chased down. A radioactive lockdown. Will get the unbreakable guard, but they're getting body blocked here. Turning around, they actually get the turnaround pickup onto Ikiaza. Sorry, I just realized it's El Kiaza. I've been calling them Ikiaza. I need glasses, apparently. Pushing into the point. Silo Tiep takes out Buki, but Silo Tiep and Yamateto taken down. As is Mahil. Hans is getting value, but Kamala Harris Mimic is going down. Pediatric sent into Banner, and it looks like we will see SytherEdge hold yet another defensive position. Trying to get onto yours Anson. On the Silo, gets the stun. Do they get the turnaround? Do they get the pickup? Looks like no. Silo Tiep gets out of there. Shortbow back on this Namor. This will help against the double flyers. Just piling on pressure for the moment. Huds from the side, maximum pulse cannon from Xenothiev, takes no one, gets countered by Huds. Quick escape going to be coming out here as Mahil drops the Seer for the extra healing, but immediately Hulk's getting popped down. Pediatric taken out, Mahil taken out, and Yamateto little bit outnumbered here, trying to keep him alive. 9? Hello? Sir? Sir, do you need an adult? Do we need to call someone? Are you good? Okay. Shorbo on the defense got like 2 pickups while I was doing that stupid bit. Shorbo can hear them wrapping around, going for the full flag, and there we go. 9 has DC. That is unfortunate. Phasmophobes already struggling, now with a disconnect. Galactic Legend coming in though, they're not giving up without a fight. Yours Anson trying to chase down Shornbow, unable to do so. Indy Shivy picks up the elimination. Spider time, making sure that they run through that Bionic Spider Nest, and those extra damage from the little scarabs comes out in the system here. Going up to the high ground even, looking to see if they can maybe chase down Silo. Will not be able to do so. Aggressive charge there. Not able to land the lockdown, but down goes yours Anson with 30 seconds remaining. Phasmophobes not looking like they're having the best time right now. 9 needs to be getting back into this game ASAP to try and help their team here. Pediatric back into the Hulk. They bought some time with the Eternal Bond from Yamateto. That will give them a little extra second. Like the pulse cannon comes out with the double, and a Silo just giving their team the chance to try and turn this. Elkiaza got Yamateto. Mahil is down, but Pediatric is on the board, and that might give them the time they need. But no, Hulk smash off the point, keeping them locked down. 0 points right now. And with a disconnect, Phasmophobes not looking great.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
SytherEdge looking to set themselves up for match point here. 9 going to be trying to reload back in as fast as possible, but this is a very pretty game, therefore those loading times can be a little difficult to deal with. We'll see if they can get back in before this series ends. Keeping an eye on that spawn, see if they can make their way back in. Cello is going to be bringing out that Winter Soldier here. So they've got a combo with the rocket now. The Iron Man has been abandoned, which makes sense. They've lost their Hulk. 9 was the Hulk player, by the way. Pediatric was the Hulk player. 9 was the Thor, and they're going with the Winter Soldier, which means Pediatric taking a cue from SytherEdge. They are now bringing out the penny. They're going to try and utilize that extra damage to hold down the position. Indy Shimmy, by the way, off of the penny on this map, onto the Magneto. Choosing something a little bit more defensive here. Making their way up onto the point. Solo TF has done some amazing work. Nine's back! Nine's back! Need to load in fast, Nine! Pick that hero and get your butt down here to the objective. Your team needs you and they need you real fast. There they are. They've picked Thor. They're on the way. Good pull. Blocked by the terrain. Nine is coming. Solo TF. Trying to focus onto Shorbo, who is dropped low, forced to take a big wraparound for their team. Nine is rushing in, trying to make their way back to the rest of their team. Huds drops low. Nine is here on the point. Quick charge immediately onto Indy Shimmy. They are back and they're trying to tag with their team. Pediatric already down. Yamatato is down. The point is channeling, but they still have a body. They've got Nine. They've got hope, but they are massacred here as Shivy and Seanbo take down all the other defenders. The objective charges up and SytherEdge take game number 2.
Score 1-2-0. Another epic victory.
2-0 currently for SytherEdge. You can't control the disconnect. We gotta treat this as motivation. Phasmophobes. They gotta treat this as motivation. Turn this round and try to start the reverse sweep. Celo Dieppe, though. What a performance. Once again, 7 final hits. But they are being outplayed by Shorbo and Huds. 10 and 12. 8k damage, highest in the game. Classic Rocket Raccoon gameplay there. Almost the highest healing in the game with 0 damage done. Classic Rocket. Top damage blocked. Pediatric. Having to solo tank for quite a bit of that. Taking 10k damage. That is Indy Shivy and El Kiaza put together. Incredible work. But they've got to start turning this into some wins, or they are heading down to the lower bracket. Winner, of course, we're in the upper bracket quarterfinals. They will move on to the semifinals. Losers will be going down to the lower bracket, where they will be on their last life. Any more losses will eliminate them. Staying in that upper bracket has the advantage. Less games to play to reach the final, for starters. Less chances to get eliminated. You get that buffer of that lower bracket, that safety net. Let's see if they can close it out. Or if Phasmophobes will be able to start the reverse sweep. Let's get ourselves set up for map number 3.
Put it on the line and you'll come up empty. If I got time, I'm deadly. Never caught off guard, no, I'm always ready. I got a hand real steady. Look me in the eye and you'll see no hezzy. About to get real messy. I'll put you in a grave 6 feet like Kenny. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can keep
It is time for map number 3. What could be the final map here. As we are getting ready. If SytherEdge take it on Berlin T'Challa, they are heading up to the semi-finals. If Phasmophobes take it, we are heading to map number 4. And we could see the start of the reverse sweep. Rocket earning a ban this time by SytherEdge. Penny gets secured once again. Phasmophobes, they removed the Doctor Strange. But that means Hela is now allowed in the game. Was banned out previously. Third ban. What else have we seen from SytherEdge that's worth banning out? They're going to take out the Lunar Snow. Try and nerf out Kamala Harris, maybe. And SytherEdge. They removed the magic. Very interesting. They don't want to get backline dove here. Pediatric is currently hovering Storm. I doubt it. Yep, there we go. There is the Hela. With Mantis in play, Bookie Pants has the opportunity to bring out another Warlock if they want to go all in on HUDs. But Shorbo also here on this Namor, but there's no Lunar Snow for the buff this time, so that Namor will be nerfed a little bit. Just a touch. Interesting drafts for both teams right now. A little bit of a team up on the side of Phasmophobes, as once again 9 loves playing that Thorn. Pediatric bringing out the Hela. No Loki to try and capitalize off that with the double revive play. They are sticking with the Mantis and the Cloak and Dagger. SytherEdge is on that Hawkeye.
Then you should worry about Loki, not me.
Oh, squad up! Squad up! Squad up in the center of the map.
The battle starts in 5.
Kamala Harris, BP, just walked out, saw 3 people, turns around, no, thank you, walks back in.
To the mission area. Got it?
Oh my god. Gonna be charging out of base. Indy Shivy. Pretty quick rollout. Utilizing some of the rollout strats here.
Systems restarting.
Making their way on to the point. Immediately taking a little bit of damage. Aggressive position. Thought about Spider Nest. That'll get cleared up super quickly here. A little bit of damage was done by it though. Good lockdown. The CC is good. Short Bow trying to do damage on the back line, but Kamala Harris and Boogie Pants both dropped low as Phasmophobes. Incredibly aggro at the start here. Able to capitalize. Pressure into the backline. Chasing down Sean Bow. Aquatic Blessing. Nowhere to run. Gets picked off by Pediatric. And Phasmophobes, they take that convincingly. SytherEdge gets Kamala Harris as well. Need to be careful what I say with this Mantis' name, or I'm going to get certain secret agencies, or not secret agencies, security agencies? I don't know what they're called. I'm going to get someone called to my door is what I'm saying if I'm not careful. They're going to read the YouTube captions and be like, he said what? Get him! SytherEdge backing away. Doesn't want to get caught out. Indy Shivy going for the wraparound with the rest of their team. SytherEdge trying to zone them out. Good stun onto Groot. But that wall splits the team in 2. Indy Shivy just going to drop down to the lower ground. They don't want to get caught out. Utilizing the Groot wall to give them a little bit of an extra angle here as they push on him with the healing. SytherEdge has been taken out. Is in the respawn. Kamala Harris with the healing. Trying to keep the team going as they push on to the point. Phasmophobes are holding though for the moment. Yamateto keeping the team healed up, and here comes the Spider Sweeper into the backline, causing a lot of grief right now. The counter from Pediatric is getting blocked by the Magneto, but they get a little bit of damage out of this Goddess of Death. Not enough to finish anyone thanks to that Meteor M from Magneto, as HUDs will pick up into the air, dropping low, but they still are able to trade out, taking out Pediatric. SytherEdge taken down as well. God of Thunder into the backline, trying to pressure onto Indy Shivy. But 9 starting to get a little isolated here, but they still are relentless. They're trying to make space, cause enough disruption. Their team has time to move. We'll be backing out here. Indy Shivy still on this point there. Down goes 9 on 94%. Phasmophobes will be forced off the point. Xenon TF takes quite a bit of damage. Group Wall actually cutting off a little bit of that damage angle. Focus down and picked off here. Buki Pads playing aggressive as the cloak there. Indy Shimmy.
This is gonna hurt.
Cutting off the main entrance route. There is, of course, the stairs. So Phasmophobes do have another option, but right now it looks like they're going to try and take this head on. Group Wall, give him space, allow him to move up without getting punished, but it's being cleaned out so fast here. The constant stuns from Indy Shimmy are making this so difficult to defend. Takes a little bit of damage, forced to web out. Has a Spider Sweeper, which in the choke point could be scary, but Xenon Diep trying to solo tap. Trying to push onto the point. 52%. Here comes the Eternal Bond, giving him the space to push in, but Indy Shimmy gets Yamato, Meteor M onto yours, Anson, Pediatric, Mahil, and Xenotiep go down as well. It's going to be a team wipe as Phasmophobes cleaned off the board. SytherEdge continue to hold. A little bit of a sneaky wraparound. 9 was trying to make some space for their team by wrapping around, but they pulled the trigger a little early here. That or 9 isn't listening. Incredibly unlikely, of course. These are some of the top teams in Asia on console right now. Indy Shimmy looking to get the Burning Spider Nest down, will drop it. Groot, Strangling Prison, comes out, but they're forced to back away. Shortbow, unfortunately trapped inside with that ultimate, but they're still going to be able to rejoin their team before anyone goes down. Pediatric, Mahil are taken out as well. 9 goes down, leaving just yours, Anson, to try and hold it on overtime, but there is nothing that they can do. And SytherEdge looking incredible. They take Warrior Falls, meaning that an Imperial Institute of Science, if they take that, then this is over. And they will be heading on to the semi-finals in the upper bracket. And Phasmophobes could be heading down to the lower bracket. Do we see any adjustments? Is there anything that Phasmophobes can think of to bring themselves back into this series? Looks like no. They're going to stick with the same strat here. Indy Shimmy looking to roll out. Using the PlayStation skin is purchasable, but I believe that PlayStation players get this one for free, which is ironic because it looks like it has an Xbox logo on its shoulders. I find that quite amusing personally.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Rollout. Not using the Bardic Spider Nest for the rollout here, Indy Shimmy. Moving with the team this time. Pull failed there. That happens sometimes. Annoying when it does, but it does happen. Up to the high ground. Interesting. That floor getting wrecked, though, and immediately Indy Shimmy taking a lot of damage there. Xenon Diep dropping good damage, trying to get onto the Star-Lord, but no, they're getting pressured into the backline now. This damage output is crazy. Indy Shimmy picked off by Xenon Diep. Trying to look for more. Immediately Pediatric takes to the sky to capitalize on the pickup they already have. Gets one. Looking for more. Xenon Diep takes up Boogie Pants. Kamala Harris is down. And Pediatric and Xenon Diep getting the value here. And Phasmophobes will take the point. SytherEdge on the outside. And they're looking in. They can see the semi-finals, but being held away from it by Phasmophobes on this defensive position. Yamato trying to keep the team topped up. Your Zanson splitting the team in two. Utilizing that group wall. Trying to keep them split. Stunned down by Penny once again, though. will try to split them, not able to find it. Another stun, in trouble, gets healed up though. The healing output is good, has the struggling prison here. They're pushing up, drops it, only finds the Mantis, but they're still able to get a lot of damage out. Gonna wall the Penny away from their own nest so they can target it down. There's the Horde of Proteus onto Pediatric at 9. 9 is already taken out. Pediatric is tagging through as yours Anson comes in for the tagginess. Indy Shimmy gets put on the half cooldown and still on TF. In the Hunter's sight, trying to push on through. They took out Indy Shimmy and Buki Pants as they push on through. Not able to get the final hits. Damage output so close to finishing people off. Finally, with the help of 9, they're able to get El Kiaza up to the high ground. Seanbo has adjusted, bringing out the Namor, but they're getting pressured off the point here. 85%. Phasmophobes to try and begin the reverse sweep are holding on to this point. Here come the Aquatic Dominions up to the high ground. Once again, Seanbo finds themselves zoned off the point here. They want to be helping their team. The team needs to touch. 98, 99. It is touched. They're able to get it thanks to Indy Shimmy as they push on through. Huds from above with the Galactic Legend turning it round. It might be a team wipe. Mahil, the first to fall, first to spawn. As SytherEdge take control. 99% though for Phasmophobes. They need one more cap. And they are back in. This close to bring themselves back into this series. SytherEdge, they now have to have a full 100 hold. 9 up to the high ground. Once again, trying to pressure on the Seanbo. Gets stunned out. Has the God of Thunder. Just going to hold on to it. So many Spider Mines zoning them away here, making it very hard to do anything. Indy Shimmy with the Spider Sweeper to hold on to the point. There's the Straggling Piston from yours, Hansen, but they're still holding on here. The healing from both the supports. The strategist tagging the team through this as Mahil goes down. ZLTF is already down. 9 is trying to push through. The God of Thunder did not get the damage they wanted. They are taken out. And SytherEdge hold once again. Halfway towards their semi-finals, 56% and counting. Huds back up to the high ground. Not able to land it. Drops down low. Will be joining Seanbo for a little bit of damage. Need to be careful though. Still on DM. Can basically one-shot almost any of them. One Seanbo. Can't really find it. Just going to leave yours Anson to get that, but no wraparound. Nice play there. Pediatric has taken to the sky to try and buy some time. Will get picked off. 85%. That is a bad time to get picked off here. But your team is now down 2 members. Both the damage dealers for the side of Phasmophobes are down. 9 trying to hold the line, trying to buy them time to rotate back in, tagging with everything they've got. Yours Anson and Yamato trying to get healed up. There's the Eternal Bond just in time for Yamato. Trying to cover the entire point. Pre-buffs, only 3 dashes, but they're tagging through. Here comes the Galactic Legend for Huz for the semi-finals to push on in. Yours Anson taken down. Everyone's zoned off the point. Quick dive in from Pediatric, but there's no one left. And SytherEdge, they take the research center, the Imperial Institute of Science, and they will be heading on to the semi-finals with a 3-0. Indy Shimmy with the MVP this time. 9 final hits, 29 eliminations, 16k damage, second highest in the game behind Seanbo. Damage blocked, 30k. Yours Anson topping out. Doing some really good work for their team there. And top healing, Yaman Tato, 27k. Keeping their team in it the best they could there. We haven't seen the last of them. They will still, Phasmophobes will still have the opportunity to make their way back in. try and get some revenge, try and creep back into those grand finals, but it's not going to be easy. That lower bracket, there's more games to play. There's the pressure of being eliminated now, as there's no more safety net. They've got a long way to go, but SytherEdge, they secure their spot in that upper bracket grand final, meaning that in theory, they only have to win 2 more series, 2 more best of 5s in order to secure their spot in the grand finals. We'll have to see if they can do it. First, they have to get through the semi-finals, then the upper bracket finals. We'll see if they're able to push that through. And of course, they do have that lower bracket as a safety net if needed. But for now, I hope you all enjoyed this video. That was a solid match. SytherEdge looking scary. Excited to see them in the semi-finals. And some moments of interest and brilliance for the side of Phasmophobes. See if they're able to capitalize on it, improve, take what they've learned from this series, and make a run through the lower bracket. But for now, I hope you've all enjoyed, everyone. I've been Tetcher. Thank you all very much for watching. Reminder to reply to the question I asked about the comments. How am I supposed to remember what I said? That was like 2 games ago. Much love to you all. Thank you all so much for supporting me. It's so good to be back casting after like 3 years off. I hope you've all had a wonderful day, and I hope that continues. And I will see you all next time.